So now from the 30. Now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Hey, that's only one half, Phil. You better chill out.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Checks this down to Hubbard.
Hey, you better chill out, man. It's one half.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. He'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Hubbard. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. You look at this Eagle defense. They were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
The best defenses I know, they draw lines in the sand and say you're not going to cross that. For most of them, it's 100 yards of total offense. They didn't quite accomplish that, but still a pretty darn good game last week. Just over 100 yards of total offense given up.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Come on.
He gets this one to Hubbard complete. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 36.
A gain of 15. First down, Panthers.
Back to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
2nd and 13. They shakes him off.
Come on.
And he lost the football.
Come on, baby.
The lineman on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Had some good yardage there, too, before he fumbled that football, Charles.
Yeah, just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the end of a run is near, and you notice how they cover up, right? They protect the football. Sometimes quarterbacks forget that out in the open field. After a while, you start to wonder, does the running back coach visit the quarterback coach and say, hey, I can help you with this. We can protect this and make sure we keep the ball.
A big play there for Philly. 51 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown.
To the right side and intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And the Panthers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get him next time out.
Yeah, I know. That nigga.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Second and 4. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, He joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to let this go. Back in the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Panthers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
That was Sean Bradley. No, that was Sean Bradley, bro. That was Sean Bradley. Yeah.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
That nigga said that. Damn, nigga. This... Okay.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now Hurts looking to change the play. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. A yard all they need, but it's third down. The partner of this offense, 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they too were 12-0 at this juncture of the season before losing on a Monday night 38-24 to the Dolphins at the Orange Bowl way back on December 2nd of '85. But then they never lose again en route to winning Super Bowl 20.
And when you look back on it,
this is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 51 yards. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. No run back here for Jones. A touchback.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
Second and 11. And his throw is incomplete. You look at this Eagle defense. They were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
Out of the gun now on third down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And that one will skip out of bounds as the linesman will mark this thing right at the 15-yard line.
Telling me to stop playing the computer, bro. Nigga, Double O just put 70-something on the computer, dude.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
And now an audible here into something else. Here's Hurts to throw. This one complete down the field to Goddard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. These two teams all tied after one.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Running left, it's Barkley. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play action. Here's Hurts. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Hurts. Buying time to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Hate that shit, man. These fake ass niggas out there.
Now a 2nd and 10. Motion left, Smith. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. Now back to throw.
Dot. That's what they call a dot right there.
Touchdown.
They call that a dot, fella.
Jahan Dotson, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no run back here. It's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proved that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
A give up the middle, Hubbard, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. A give, running right, it's Hubbard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Eagle pressure. Too much this time. Down he goes.
That nigga
Nolan Smith. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. 3rd and 20. They'll look to throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Hubbard. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now their last 2 drives both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot now to create some separation. The way that they're functioning on offense now, they can create a pretty good gap, allows their defense to play with a little more verve and confidence.
That big article in the paper this morning about them stringing possessions together for consecutive touchdowns. Well, right here they're trying to make it 3 in a row.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Throwing is Hurts. Airing it out deep for Smith. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, 53 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is.
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, you hear me, Will? Glow definitely went up, boy. I said the glow.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person when it's put.
He's got a man, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Back to throw now on first down. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Dallas Goddard, 37 yards. And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Elliott on for the extra point.
Make shots.
And the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
There you go. That was good movement right there. That was good movement.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Hey. Come on,
and he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down. He'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to the rookie first-round pick. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go. Half number 1. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. They're going to look to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone.
And
that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. They'll throw now on the final play. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we come upon halftime in what's a 12-point game at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30.
If you ask defensively, you can't keep the nigga in. You know what I'm saying?
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
As
this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Throwing on second down. Hurts. Looking here for Smith downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Steps away to his left. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
Oh, you can't beat man coverage, bro? You have a problem with man coverage, bro? Or what? What's going on?
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. 46 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 2.
Too, bro. Definitely says it was weak. You're doing this thing right now, Cuddy.
They'll run it again with Barkley. A nice little juke. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble. Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Oh, my God, bro. What the fuck?
A first down carry for Barkley. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Saquon Barkley running right. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. They go play action with Hurts. They'll roll him out right. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
He missed both of them, Stu? No. The other niggas at the line.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. Second and goal from the 1. Barkley again. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
It's now third.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Barkley. And Barkley did not get there. Defensively, they rallied the troops to force fourth down after that 7-yard pickup back on first.
This has not been a fun game for this defense. They've definitely had their share of struggles, but they needed to make a play right there.
That's what I told Joe,
and they finally get it done on third and goal.
You can't go for it. I'm like, nigga, it's goal to goal.
Can this defense hold them out?
I knew that shit.
Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll drop to throw. Open man, he's got him. That's Smith for the Philadelphia touchdown. Devontae Smith laying himself out in the end zone. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Oh, I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. No run back here for Jones. A touchback.
That's how you know. That's how you know they're gonna be there. That's how you know they're gonna be there.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
First down, Carolina.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run here with Hubbard. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
Oh, come on!
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great effort there. with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Panthers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. The Panther offense staying put. They'll go for 2.
The Panthers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
How much time you got on yours, Will? Yeah, I'm looking at the.
Now
I'm
after
at
the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
I ain't even on the second sleep yet.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Devontae Smith, 70 yards. And the Eagles are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Oh, my shit just lagged again, bro. What the fuck?
And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Dang.
No run back here for Jones. A touchback.
See, they thought the Rockets was going to get the
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL
that ain't his game.
on EA Sports.
Will, his game is to... I mean, but was the nigga position wide open, though? He was.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll look to throw.
Oh, that's it.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Eagles are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. Another solid game-changing play for this defense with the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, you know, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. Well, clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit him over the top.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Dropped
ain't
for a
going no
loss on the play
Walmart.
by D.J. Johnson. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Here's Hurts to throw.
Hey, I'm
And he'll be
like
hit
fuck
as he
shit.
releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Depending on how you feel.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Throw right side complete to Dotson. And he's going to be dumped there, but he does have a 1st down. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And down he goes. A coverage sack. Took too long to get rid of it. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Hurts. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Lewis Seen. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. His throw incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. So a failure there to get rid of the football. I don't know in the end that it's going to matter much here with this game, but it yields another 2 points.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. It may not matter a ton with the deficit that's already there, but like my old coach used to say, it sure ain't going to help.
It doesn't help indeed. That's returnable now for Smith. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end.